Nityananda, welcome to Mahadeva's cooking, Sattvic cooking kitchen. And here today, this is Manika Krishnananda
and Manika Charana.
Before we start, we'll start with our Guru Vandana.
Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasatisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvari Sakshi Bhutam Bhavaditam Trivunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
Thank you all for joining today, and I'm so excited. We both are excited that today we'll be making some sweets since the festival has started, celebrations, and we have Krishna Janamastami coming next week. So today we'll be showing the black sesame seed laddu, and also with that the favorite flattened rice, which is poha, sweet. So with this, I will give to Macharna to just say something, few things about the sesame seed laddu, and then I'll show you the ingredients.
Yeah. So the sesame seeds, actually it's very nutritious, and lot of minerals are there, vitamins, there's fiber, and sesame seeds help with cholesterol, high blood pressure, increased increased, and then vitamins supplies, and it is also used for arthritis. It helps for arthritis and cancer. There's so many things we can talk about. Now, Krishna, you can talk about the Bhag Shastra. What is Bhag Shastra? We usually start with that. So, about Bhag Shastra, you want to?
So we'll go ahead and
you want to the recipe?
Yes. So this is the sesame seed, and this is the organic sesame seed that you could purchase, and I have this 1 cup of sesame seed here, and I have half cup of jaggery, and this is the jaggery that you could get from the Indian stores or online, any closest stores around you. And I have this jaggery into powder. So I have 1 cup of sesame seed, half cup of jaggery, and I have half cup of water. And this is for the black sesame laddu. I also have ingredients for flattened rice, which is this here. And over here I have 1 cup of flattened rice, which we also call poha. I hope everybody can see this. And this is also available in Indian stores, and you could order online, and it's available close to you wherever you are at any convenience Indian store. Then I do have the jaggery powder, which I already showed the packet, jaggery packet, and I have a half cup of jaggery. Over here I have a half cup of water. I have 1/4 cup of coconut milk, 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom, elaichi, if you're familiar with this, and this is cardamom. I have pieces of cashews already fried, and I have half cup of water. And I have saffron, like 1/4 teaspoon of saffron, and this is the container for the saffron. We'll post it online so you could see. It just adds color to it, and it's natural color. It adds a lot of taste to it. So we'll start with the sesame seed laddu first. I have my stove going on, so I'll put half cup of water. Yes.
We're going to first roast the sesame seeds.
First, we'll take the sesame seed and roast it for at least 5 minutes.
You can put the stove on medium and medium hot, and then you can fry this sesame seeds. Roast it nicely, and they get crunchy a little bit, so that the sesame balls will be very nice and tasty to eat.
This is also, can you talk something
Yeah,
about
so the sesame seeds, I know they are very good for, respiratory and for migraine headaches also. I didn't knew that it is very good for migraine. And, for especially women, the sesame seeds are really good because they have nice iron in it. So when we eat all the time, when make these sesame balls and give for the children also. In ashram, we give the children, the balasan, we give the sesame balls when after the yoga. They do the morning yoga, and then we have the sesame balls, and they start and have ragi kanji with the sesame balls, and it tastes so good. And the kids love to eat this sesame ladoos. I myself started eating when I was living in ashram 2 years ago, and it's very tasty and very easy to make. We make actually sesame seed. We can make a lot of times we can make with sesame seeds. We have white sesame seeds. We can make powders, and we can make rice items. We can make this powder and use it in beans, vegetable, and any vegetable. It tastes very good, very tasty. We use for naivedyams also. Like we make 10 naivedyams, and in this one of the powder we use it. And then
this little bit more
crunchy,
so that we don't get the raw taste of the.
Yeah.
Actually, what you could do is you could roast it ahead of time and keep it. We just want to show it
Yes.
From the scratch, so that way you will get to see how it's made from the scratch. Yeah. Okay, the sesame seed is ready. Now I'll prepare the syrup. I I'll put half cup of water and let it boil.
We can put a lid on so that the water boils quickly. So growing up, we were always eating the sesame seeds, like laddu all the time. We always look forward to eating this in the house. And I kind of learned making it when I met Swamiji only. Before that, I would just taste it but not make it anytime. But I guess it's when Swamiji says it's very healthy for our body, when we start learning to do a lot of cooking and learning the things.
Yeah,
Actually,
I myself has not tasted it till I really Swamiji.
Yes.
And I started preparing it recently.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
it's almost there.
Almost ready. So all the recipes we make here are Bhaga Shastra recipes. Swamiji has written the Bhaga Shastra recipes are given by Mahadeva to Devi, and we always make this Bhaga Shastra recipes in the temple, Naivedyams and all. So there are about 400 Bhaga Shastra recipes. So we choose one each week and make it for you all. Today we are actually making two because it's Janmashtami, Krishna Janmashtami. We are planning to make two of the recipes today, and
Okay, we get the water boiling in here. What I'll do is I'll add the jaggery to the water. And mix it nicely. Cover it so it boils.
yeah, this actually have a little boil and get it sticky.
So what we're making here is a syrup with a jaggery syrup. So once that is ready, then we mix the sesame seed and it will be ready to.
This is the tricky part where the syrup has to be right for the laddus to be getting, to be formed as a laddu. So this is a little bit, it takes a little time to make the syrup because we wanted to show you on live so that you know how to make it. So it takes a little time, but it tastes so good that, when we make it, it takes time, but it lies to it is very easy, but it takes little time to make it. Yes. Some, this black sesame seeds, I didn't know that it has so many values, like it heals for, it has so many minerals and then fiber, and then it's for high blood pressure also you can use. I did not knew until I was reading the recipes and making the thing. So it's a very nice way, very nice things I'm learning from Swamiji, because of him, we are trying to make these recipes for as a live show, and having everybody see.
Jaggery also contains a lot of iron.
Yeah, it contains a lot of iron. Yes.
So it's like sattvic. It has a lot of prana. Besides the vitamins and minerals, it's also carrying a lot of prana. Prana is like the energy.
It's life energy.
Life energy. Yeah.
Yes.
It's the cosmic life energy. So it's besides all the vitamins, minerals, that is added to your body for higher consciousness. So this is where you need to keep stirring and until it becomes thick.
You can show them probably they will see.
Yeah, it's still watery now, but it has to thicken
a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the last thing. It's almost getting ready. So the bubble has to get the bubbles at the thicker side. Then it's ready to the sesame seeds can be put in that. There, it's boiled.
So is everybody following up so far? Or?
Yeah, it's almost ready. Two more boil. Actually, we can make it to balls, or we can actually have a flat plate, and we can put a ghee onto it, smear the ghee, and then you can flatten it, and then make as like a diamond shape or square shape, whichever you can. Because if the fluid is little thicker, the syrup is little thin, then you can always do it in two different ways. You can always make laddu, or you can make it as a flat pieces, and you can have them. It has to get little thicker so that the sesame seeds, when we put in, it just gets into the sesame.
It has a nice jaggery smell. The cooking smell of the jaggery.
Yes.
The sweet smell is already. It's getting loose. Started sticking to the pan. The syrup has to be like gluey, like
thick and sticky.
Then only the laddu will come out properly. It's a little bit work on this part here, this preparation of the syrup.
Yeah. So sometimes what we would do is like we put water and then we throw the syrup. Like you can have the water and you can throw a drop of the syrup. No? Can you drop a syrup? So when it is melting, then it's not ready. So when you put it, it should be like it should become a ball. Then it's ready for the sticky consistency will come. put a drop and then you can see. Yeah, now it's on.
Yeah, looks like it's
Yeah, yeah. So it's very big.
You need to stir it.
Yeah. You can put in one more time. Yeah. So now we can just yeah, you can do this. Yeah, there it goes. It is almost ready. Yeah,
Show them.
yeah, you can show them. You can just go in.
So this is how
Yeah.
the syrup is. And
Thick
now
now.
you will, yes.
Yeah.
It's like sticky, and if you touch with your fingers, they will stick together.
So what we were doing was we were putting in the water. You can show it and I'll show it. So when we do this, so this consistency is, see, it has showed a dot. So then it is thick now and ready to pour in the sesame seeds.
Okay, so now we will be adding the sesame seeds
Fried sesame
seed to the jaggery syrup. So I'll show you, this is how this is, and we need to let it cool down a little bit for us to make the round balls.
It's hot and it's very hard to make the balls now. So once it cools down, we can make the laddu. We can have some ghee. With the ghee, we can start doing that.
While we wait for this to cool down, we could
we can start off the poha recipe, the second recipe today.
Okay, so now we start with our second sweet, which is flattened rice. And here we'll start with the hot water. We'll boil the hot water. And we have half cup of boiled water.
The poha which we are using today is also called flattened rice. We make actually lemon rice with it. We make poha upma, and we use vegetables in it. So we can make salty and sweet also. The poha is already always we can make snacks like a crunchy snack. We fry the poha into the oil and we can use it.
So here the water has already boiled, and I will add this half cup of jaggery to it.
Yes.
So we'll wait for the jaggery to melt in the water. Let it boil for a little bit.
Yep. and we can show them the Sesame Ladoos, how to make it. You can get the key. So we just put onto our hands, and
we should finish this first.
we put the key and it's just a little tricky.
Okay, over here I have this, the jaggery has melted into the water, and now I will add this flattened rice, this poha, into the I'll cover it up for the poha to cook. You can also put it on the flat plate. We let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes.
The key.
So while you cook,
I'm just putting on the pan.
show the flattened rice is cooked in the syrup, the jaggery. And now I will add the coconut milk. 4 packets of coconut milk. Just let it boil for a minute. The coconut milk to be mixed in there. So this is I have this saffron which I showed earlier, and that is soaked in coconut milk. So this is the saffron. Now I could add the cashews. This is the Fried cashews are here in the sweet. The cardamom. And now I put the last. I put the saffron. Just wanted to show you the color of it.
Saffron gives a nice color and taste for the any, we put in a lot of pies, and then we put for the chocolate powder also. It gives a nice flavor.
This is a nice aroma. And, see, our flat rice sweet is ready. It's all ready. And that is a color coming up.
Actually, we can try putting the sesame seeds again on the stove so that it will get ready.
These laddus are always tricky. Like it has to be the consistency of the heat and the cooling. If it cools down too much, then it will not hold it together. But if it's too hot, it's difficult to
make the ball. Melting a little bit, so actually we can put it in the pan and maybe we can cut it to pieces. You can put it in the pan. Plate, yeah. Throw it. I got one left. I could make one. You can just try. It's just a little tricky.
Usually from one cup, like six will come, right?
Yeah, 1 cup we get 6 balls
from,
of sesame.
From 1 cup we get 6 of this sweet.
We can just actually flatten it, and then once it gets dry, we can make into pieces actually. Or we can just eat like this. It tastes very good because balls are something which we make it. You can show them. These are the balls
we were able to make 2 balls. So this is something that you need to right away, like as soon as you take off the stove, cool a little bit.
Yes.
Since we are doing 2 of the items.
Yeah.
Kind of, still, we could either put it flat, it will, with the syrup, it will automatically stick together, then we can cut it in pieces. Yeah.
We can we'll offer, or you want
offer those. We offer this also, and then so we could show both of these. Yeah, this is the sweet poha, and this is here is the sesame, black sesame seed laddu. Okay, we'll offer this to Swamiji and the deities. Om Annapurneshwari Mata ki jai, Bhagavad Shri Nityananda Parama Shivam ki jai, Annadata ki jai. So here we come to the end of our cooking session. And Ma Sharna, do you have any questions? Do we have any questions?
Yeah, so we also do Annadan at our temple every month. We do first week of the month, and we give it to we have done one on the 5th to our nearest UPLN, Ontario, and then on the and on this 13th of August, we are doing one more Annadana, and we have a link for all of you to donate money. To Annadan is a very the seva we can do it. So because at this pandemic time, Swamiji wants us to feed hundreds of people because it's people cannot buy and get it. So they're homeless people and everyone. So we get we can buy the groceries and give us, or you can do the donation, another donation, and we can buy and we'll be giving to the Hollywood Food College here in Los Angeles, and they come and pick up, and they're very happy to take this Anadan, and we as Sangha and globally we should be, Swamiji was saying us to do this seva. So please sign up and do the Anadan. Yes, Ma, a question?
Okay, with this, based on what we are doing in here, just the cooking side of it, sattvic food. With this, we have several other things like our temple meditation, events, yoga, pujas, and I'll hand it over to Ma Christina. She'll give a brief description of what we are doing. Thank you, Christina.
Nityanandan. Swamiji has made available for humanity several spiritual programs to raise our consciousness. Paramashivoham Level 2 is a global spiritual awakening event to manifest super consciousness. Here you will learn several different techniques that Swamiji has introduced to help humanity raise themselves. One technique is unclutching, a groundbreaking technique to stop connecting thoughts and simply relax by resting in that unclutched awareness, Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Another technique is completion, which helps you relive and relieve past thoughts, emotion patterns, hangovers, and residues that sit in the present and are suffocating you. This process will make you free from them once and for all. The next batch is from August 11th through the 26th, and you can register at paramashivoham.org. Another program that Swamiji is offering is Akanda Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Jnana Yagna. This is a global 24/7 online meditation to heal the world from the effects of COVID-19. You can join by going to kailasa.tv/minutes4peace. To stay updated on future programs that our temple is offering, please follow us on social media. Like, follow, and sign up at facebook.com/NHTLA and tiny.cc/LA News. Thank you, Nityanandam.
Thank you, Ma'am Krishna. And with this, we give gratitude, humble gratitude to our Guru, His Divine Holiness, Nityananda Paramashivam. And we end it with the Punya Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nityananda Paramashiva Patuka Panamastu. Om Nityanandam.
Thank you.
Thank you all for joining Nityanandam.